up, dudes? I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, we are going to make some big-ass burritos. We're going to stuff them with all kinds of stuff, and I'm going to give you some other ideas for stuff to stuff them with. We're going to talk about how to freeze them so you can pack them for lunch, because who doesn't love a burrito? That reminds me I have a song. Let's get down to the business of burritos now. When I say burr, you say ito. Burr. Come on, you guys. So I got a tortilla and I'm talking about my feelings. That is fillings, not feelings. I never talk about my feelings. But I do have a very large tortilla here that is actually called a wrap in my store, but it's just a tortilla. Don't get me wrong. Okay, and I've got some refried beans here. In Mexico, so burritos are always made with flour tortillas, and that's why sometimes I get some shit from people because I make breakfast tacos out of flour tortillas, and people are like, ugh, tacos are always on corn tortillas. But, I mean, in Mexico maybe that's true, but not in the US. But anyway, burritos are always on flour tortillas, and usually much larger than tacos. So the beans is kind of our little glue here, so you just want to spread that out like you're making a pizza. It's actually not like that, but I've got here some zucchini and some poblanos and some onion and garlic that I just sauteed really quick and just until it was softened, basically. One thing when you're making a burrito, you want to make sure that all the little stuff that you put inside it is chopped up fairly small so that when you take a bite, you know, you just get that bite and you don't like pull away and there's like a giant piece of zucchini coming out of your burrito. All right, and then I've got some chicken here that I just poached and seasoned pretty much like I did in the chicken enchiladas video. Oh, cheese, queso, what's up? We need a little bit of that. Okay, so now I've got some cheese, some vegetables, some chicken, some beans. If you wanted to just wrap this up right now, you could freeze it and then microwave it later for lunch, which is something I used to do a lot. And it's just such a great little portable, snacky lunch. I'm not gonna freeze this, so I'm gonna go ahead. I've got some sort of like pico de gallo. It's actually just tomato and cilantro with some lime and salt, but it's a little cheater's pico. So then we just fold this up. Just kind of like you're folding up a little package. I'm sure you've seen these at Taco Bell, which is where they were invented. Just kidding. You could eat this as is, or you could microwave it, or you could put it in the oven. I am going to just grill it very lightly in the skillet just to toast it up and get the cheese melted and everything like that. So come with me this way. So I've just got this. Well, it's on high heat because that's how I do it, but it's just got just a smattering of oil in there that's left over from when I grilled the vegetables. So just like the tiniest bit of oil, just a couple minutes, and we're just trying to get, you know, the cheese to melt and everything to kind of sync up, as you will. All right. Got a tortilla and I'm talking about my feelings. And a little flippity-doo-dah. There we go. Oh my gosh. It's totally looking like those things that you buy in the freezer section. Those patio burritos, El Patio. Familiar with those? Well, you won't be after this. So this is nice and toasted on both sides. Smelling good and toasty. I'm gonna eat it. Okay, burrito time. So I'm gonna cut this in half to show you the beautiful, colorful insides. God, please be pretty. Okay. Oh, wow, that's totally pretty. Oh my gosh. Dudes, that's beautiful. It's like a rainbow in there. So we've got the beans and the cheese kind of holding it all together and lots of fillings. If you were gonna make these ahead of time and then freeze them to microwave for lunch later, like I said, don't put any kind of like tomato or lettuce or anything in there, but you can totally do beans, cheese, meat. Even, I forgot to mention, but I have some sweet potatoes here, and you can do the vegetables too, and then just add like the little salady kind of stuff later on when you're ready to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Not before I put some salsa on it. Got some of my salsa verde. This recipe is on my website too, if you want to make your own salsa verde. Okay, here we go. I feel a little silly oohing and eyeing over this burrito because it's so simple, but it's really delicious. And you know what? Make yourselves a burrito, guys, and get crazy with it and put whatever you want in it. And you can put all kinds of meat and cheese or no cheese and vegetables and beans. You can make it vegan. You could make it all meat, whatever. Some Spanish rice, that would be delicious in there. So you know what? There it is. There's how to make a burrito. You're welcome. I hope you try this, and please leave a comment if you have any questions or anything, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed this burrito. And hey, you know what? Let's get down to the business of burritos now.